Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com.
Hi, friends, and welcome into Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Millersville and Delaware squaring off in the men's Division II home finale. Let's get right inside the glass for tonight's opening introductions. Fans, once again, welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware for tonight's American Collegiate Hockey Association Men's Division II matchup between the visiting Millersville University Marauders and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Millersville University Marauders, starting in goal this evening, number 1, Jackson Bell. On defense, number 5, Dennis Kohada. And number 10, Brett Vaccarello. At left wing, number 12, Joseph Petticone. At right wing, number 14, Jacob Burke. And at center, number 15, Justin Corelli. And now, fans, it's that time. One last time for 2021-2022. Let's meet the starting lineup for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. An all-senior starting lineup tonight in goal. With a 9-4-0 record on the season, number 31, Justin Nevinger. On defense, number 20, Dylan Grieve. And number 32, Mike Nummers. Starting at right wing, a fellow 4-1-2er, number 16, Cal Raymore. At left wing, number 14, Ben Bergman. And the starting center for your Blue Hens, your captain, number 17, Devin LeBlanc. Your Blue Hens are coached by Vince Falkowski and Bob Stroik. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees John Poling and Laura White. The linesmen are Frank Solis and Evan Anthony. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. It is go time from Fred Rust Arena. Before we get rolling, let's take a look at the Delaware line chart for this evening. Coming off that 4-2 win over Drexel last night, Ben Bergman, Devin LeBlanc, Will Joe at the top line. For the opening faceoff, Cal Raymore will slide into that top right wing position. Mike Nauman, Dylan Green handling top defensive duties. And between the pipes, Justin Nevinger in his home finale as a Blue Hen. Coming into this game with a 9-4-0 record, 321 goals against average, and an .898 save percentage. Pregame, of course, brought to you by Limestone Pension Associates. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. It can be challenging. Limestone Pension Associates for 35 years has helped small businesses across America do just that, planning and administering qualified pension plans for their workforces. LimestonePension.net. Where to go for a consultation or to learn more. Opening face-off of this game brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, building the next generation of youth hockey players in and around Delaware under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about classes, clinics, summer tournament teams by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Cal Raymore under pressure from Vaccarello, shovels the puck ahead to Devin LeBlanc, 2-on-1. Cross-ice pass, the one-timer from Bergman sails over the crossbar. Cal Raymore chases it down in the near corner, backhanded by Kohada, but not out, as Raymore regains possession for the Hens. Now LeBlanc tied up directly behind his own goal. Puck shoveled to the left point where Mike Nauman has a little more space to operate. He chips it down low beyond the reach of Bergman. LeBlanc checked off the puck. Raymore, backdoor feed. There was a chance on the doorstep from Mike Nauman, but it sailed just wide. Plenty of commotion net front, a couple quick shots, and a freeze from Jackson Bell gives us a pause in play, 64 seconds into the first period. Face off to the left. Or rather, it was to the right of Jackson Bell as we make sure all our levels are set. They appear to be so. And the first Millersville shot comes in, this time on Justin Nevinger, who holds for a pause in play. This draw comes to Nevinger's right. The Justin Smith line on right now. Smith on with Raymore and Wogish. Will Joette stepping in on this first-second line shift. The old switcheroo getting the senior the starting honors in his final Fred Rust Arena appearance. Here's Michael Sophia working the puck behind his own goal. Joette fires it across ice off the near boards beyond the reach of Petrus. Wogish swats it on to Petrus. The dump and chase is on. Race for the puck in the far corner of the Millersville zone. Adam Hennessy there for the Marauders failed to clear as Sophia kept the left point airtight, and a puck out of play gives us a pause in action with 2 minutes and 5 seconds elapsed in the first period. Third line on now for Delaware. Pat Swain centering this, and a shot from Jack Keller at the top of the zone. Covered up by Jackson Bell, his third save of the evening. We're just 2:10 into the contest, and the Hens get themselves another attacking zone faceoff. Swain across from Brandon Kays. In the far circle, reaching for the puck to clear was Ward. Keller barely maintained the point. Garrett Baldacci trying to field that puck into the bench area as Kays turned the heat up just inside the Millersville blue line. This off a Millersville stick, should stay inside. No, it was ruled as though the line was cleared by the Marauders, so a neutral zone face-off comes, but the Hens quickly counter as Pat Flaherty works that puck back deep into the Millersville zone. Handled by Ward, played behind the goal. Worked up the near side by Connor Rysack. but his outlet pass is beyond the reach of Paulini, turned back by Flaherty deep in. Delayed offside against Delaware, now tagging up Swain, but that gave Travis Tucson, a familiar local name, time to work his way to center red and advance the puck as far as the Delaware blue line, which was held by Flaherty. Dylan Paisley tries to deke his way past neutral zone pressure from Ward, but a timing issue forced Delaware to stay in the neutral zone and avoid the offside. So they retreat back into their own end. Fresh legs coming on. Here's Dylan Green trying to center one to Donahue. Bumped off his line by Vaccarello net front. Couldn't get the shot away. Coming to the 3.5-minute mark of the first period. Puck is tied up in the far corner. A two-a-side scrum. Lundstrom knocked off his feet. Another puck sailing into the bench area of the Millersville Marauders. And another stoppage is upon us with 3.5 minutes, or nearly so, elapsed here in period number 1. Veteran official in the Mid-Atlantic, John Poling, sharing the referee duties this evening with an accomplished referee in her own right, and Laura White, longtime official on the high levels of women's hockey, both professional and international competition too. And this season, let's note as well that she's one of 10 female officials to don the stripes in American Hockey League action this season. So congratulations to Laura on a great career so far, and a lot of promise ahead for her in the officiating ranks. There will be no icing as Petrus failed to maintain the point. He hustles behind his own goal to recover the puck. Here come the Hens. Cross-ice feed from Bergman finds Cal Raymore, shoveled in off his backhand as he trailed down toward the corner. Bergman tried to set one up center point. Petrus nowhere to be found. Likewise, Matt Crane nowhere to be found. Petrus and Crane together hustle back behind the Delaware goal. And this puck is floated forward by Bergman as far as the Delaware blue line, but that pass overshot Raymore. So that 2-on-1 opportunity that the Hens were trying for failed to materialize altogether. Bergman in the near corner gave the puck away. To Millersville's number 6, Brad Johnston. Programmed as number 64. Wearing number 6, and Nick Petrus has been issued a pass to the penalty box, sending the Hens to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the first time tonight. We'll get the particulars here from downstairs momentarily. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 13, Nick Petrus. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes 8 seconds in the first period. Petrus 2 for hooking at 5:08 in the first. Shot from Burke at the top of the left circle was deflected wide amid heavy net front traffic. Keller unable to clear, holding his Petticone. Kohada throws one in from center point, tipped off its line, recovered net front by McCulley. Burke sets up a shot from McCulley. Nice headman pass to the left dot, but the shot was kicked away by Nevinger. Here's Adam Hennessy with a chance. Follow-up opportunity. Kohada from the far side. Missed the post. High stick ruled on the puck. Canceled out by Wogish, and he rifles this one clear with 40 seconds to go in the Millersville power play. No score to be had. Between the Marauders and the Blue Hens thus far. The Burke shot just now was deflected off target. Gaining the puck net front, McCully dropping to a knee. Nauman blocks the shot. Zone cleared. Lunsa centers, but this will be called back as a puck sails out of play. They restart in the neutral zone. Penalty has been killed off successfully by the Delaware Blue Hens. Patrick Swain just inside his blue line recovers after a brief Marauders attack. Lazy shot in from Island Johnny Tomitis. And again, a frozen puck under the glove of Jackson Bell gives us a break in the action with 12:39 to go in the first period. Our new presenting sponsor here on Delaware Hockey Night, Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Heather specializes in personal injury and workers' compensation cases for a free consultation. Call 302-565-6132. That's 302-565-6132. Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Johnson backhands the puck from in front of the Millersville goal. The length of the ice from there, no icing. Tomitis will be the one to carry it up the middle. He gained the zone. Puck was popped up in the atmosphere off the stick of Adam Hennessy. And the Hens were drawn back into neutral territory to regroup. Here they do. Lunsas chips the puck off the far corner boards. Now ahead comes Cole McCully. McCully in a 2-on-1. Centering feed net front to Ryder. Making the save was Nevinger. Looked like he froze the puck momentarily, but play continues on as he lets this one go. Petrus under forechecking pressure from Ryder. Skates around three Millersville defenders. Delayed penalty coming up against the Marauders. Free shot there from Petrus and a save from Bell. Brings play to a screeching halt with 11:31 to go in the first period, and Delaware heading to the Colonial Motors power play with Rysak sent off for interference. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit colonialmotorsinc.com. Millersville penalty assessed to number 3, Connor Rysak. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 29 seconds. In the first period, Rysak 2 for interference at 8:29. Two quick shots, two quick saves. Here's LeBlanc in for the draw. Tied up over the circle was he by Brandon Kays. Petrus maintains the right point. Cross ice pass to Joette. Now to LeBlanc stepping up to the right dot. Hard shot blocked by Kohada, who lost his stick. They converge in the near corner. A two-a-side scrum surrounds them. And the Millersville Marauders on the penalty kill for another minute and 13 seconds here in the first period. Clear the puck the length of the ice. Cal Raymore on his horse. Accelerates up the left wing boards, but into a trio of Millersville defenders upon reaching their zone. He skates a circle behind the net, sets up Green, top of the left circle. Shot was wide. This cleared again by Kays, steadied by Nevinger in the near corner of the Delaware end, where Green recovers and fresh legs come on to complement him. Putting the brakes on was Smith upon gaining the zone. Across it comes to Bergman, working the top of the right circle. Hard shot through traffic, loose puck in front. It is covered up by the leg of Jackson Bell. Wow, nearly a chance there for the Hens as bodies came crashing in from all angles. With the net off its moorings behind Bell, play grinds to a halt with 9:59 to go in the first period, just under a half minute remaining. On the penalty to Rysak. Paisley tried close up, couldn't quite place the centering pass as he had hoped. This shot from Dylan Green into a congested slot was intercepted by Burke. He races between Delaware defenders, gets slowed up by Green, reaching to poke the puck out of harm's way. Nevinger hits Paisley with the breakout pass. Paisley back in up the right wing boards, drop pass to Bergman, and there it is! Patrick Swain puts Delaware on the board with 2 seconds left on the Colonial Motors power play. Here she comes again. Paisley, drop past Bergman, finds Swain, one-timer at the dot. Gives him his 10th of the year and gives Delaware a 1-0 lead. Swain from Bergman and Paisley. Setting the tone for the Delaware Blue Hens. Shot from Flaherty. Looking for a second Delaware goal, didn't go. Tomaitis throws one net front, intercepted by Rysak and pushed clear. Advanced further by Ryder, corralled by Keller behind his own goal. A Delaware goal! His 10th of the season, scored by number 25, Patrick Swain. Assisted by number 14, Ben Bergman. And number 15, Dylan Paisley. Time of the power play goal, 10 minutes, 28 seconds in the first period. Swain's 10th. From Bergman and Paisley at 10:28, it was a power play goal. Petrus laid a check on Hennessy. That was a little scary looking from this angle, but Hennessy's back up and the Hens are back on the attack with a 3-on-3. Here's Bergman turning, shooting from mid-slot, right into the breadbasket of Jackson Bell, who holds for a pause in action. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Final 8 minutes of the first period upon us here at Fred Rust Arena. The first half of our Delaware Hockey Night doubleheader. Closing night for the Delaware Blue Hens on home ice before they begin their playoff run. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on. Meanwhile, Brett Vaccarello, wearing former Millersville captain Matt Isles' old number 10, tied up in the far corner. This puck shoveled over the Millersville line by Paulini as far as center before Bergman walks it back in. Shots 13-3 in favor of Delaware so far. That centering pass intended for LeBlanc was blocked. And now muscling the puck just over the Delaware blue, or just over the Millersville blue line, I should say, was Kays with them help astern from Kohada. Hens back on the offensive. Here's Sophia, unable to get past Kohada 30 feet away from the goal line. Puck volleyed by Vaccarello, back to Nauman, and now tipped by Bergman ahead to Raymore. Raymore and LeBlanc outmanned. They're surrounded from all sides by Marauders. This puck poked off its line by Vaccarello. It ended up behind the Millersville goal momentarily, maintaining the right point. Nauman keeps the attack alive for the Hens. Slap shot from the point, ricochets off the end boards. It was wide. Green maintains at the opposite side. Cross ice feed Nauman. Net front tip from Joe Wogish. Puts the Hens up by a pair. Joe Wogish. From the Nauman setup. Green, Nauman, Wogish, tic-tac-toe. It's 2-0 Delaware. And for Joe, that's his 8th of the year. And his 8th as a Blue Hen. Slash called just now as Justin Smith tries to keep the momentum going for the Hens. And Alex Edelberg is going to head off for a 2-minute reprieve, and the Hens head back to the Colonial Motors power play. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Plenty of net front commotion, a couple quick shots, and a couple quick saves by Jackson Bell once again. A Delaware goal! His 8th of the season, scored by number 24, Joe Wogish. Assisted by number 32, Mike Nauman. And number 20, Dylan Green. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 35 seconds in the first period. Wogish's 8th from Nauman and Green at 13:35. Millersville penalty was assessed to number 7, Alex Edelberg. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes 50 seconds in the first period. Edelberg, 2 for slashing at 13:50. The chance from Green high in the zone was tipped high. He protects the left point but gives the puck away to Luntzis. This is cleared from inside the Millersville line. Changing of the guard all around for Hens and Marauders alike. We're inside the final 5 of the first period. Hens with a comfortable 2-0 lead. They've outshot Millersville 16-3 to this point in the hockey game. And no signs of the Hens letting up anytime soon. Petrus, put on the run by McCulley, accelerates up the left wing boards, tries to push the puck forward off his backhand, does, but Kohada was able to chase it down to the far corner of his own zone. Tied up now directly behind the net. Joette sets up LeBlanc. Final 10 seconds of the power play upon us. Across it comes from Joette back to LeBlanc. Up high, Petrus, Joette, umbrella collapses. Shot from the dot, caught by Bell, and he holds for the stoppage in play with 4:11 to go in the first period of a 2-0 hockey game. Our videographer tonight, Saunders Penn, doing a heck of a job. Second night helping us out here in the press box, and we're certainly grateful for his assistance behind the scenes, bringing this game to all of you wherever you may be. This Millersville penalty was successfully killed off. It's worth noting the Hens scored with a second left in their first power play opportunity of the game. Tomaitis pinched into an opening that didn't exist by Dennis Kohada. He rolls this puck high along the glass and down the far boards to the Delaware goal line, where the other number 5, Jack Keller, left it for Flaherty. Cross ice feed on the stick of Island Johnny Tomaitis. Here's a 2-on-2. Drop pass to Lundstrom. The Delawarean angled to the far corner by Kohada. It's left high, shot in from Keller. A one-hop. the top of the crease, right into the glove of Bell for another pause in play. 3.5 minutes to go in the first period, and we invite you to make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road, Claymont, open Monday through Saturday, or if you'd like to place a catering order, you can call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Millersville trying to set up in the Delaware zone. Plenty crowded in the low slot, but a misplayed pass net front gave Delaware a little bit of breathing room there. Tomitis tied up in front of his own bench by a pair of Marauders. Lundstrom tries to pitchfork the puck free along those far boards. Now he does. Forechecking heat from Burke on him. But Lundstrom works the puck behind his own goal. To Flaherty on to Keller. And he's guilty of an icing. With 2:40 to go in the first period. Now the officials are conferring, was this icing properly applied? Yes, it was, says John Poling. A little bit of question there as to who won the race to the goal line. Hybrid icing here in ACHA play. And we're about ready to start back up. Corelli won the draw, puck out of play. Corelli and Swain. Quick shot off the face-off, covered by Nevinger. Millersville wins this face-off as well. Burke centering pass, fanned on net front by Klein. Puck dumped back in below by Corelli. Burke tied up there by Green, directly behind Nevinger's office. Working the puck up the near side came Nauman, slowed up by a pair of Marauders. Dodging a check, Green leaves it to Klein at the opposite side. And another vulcanized rubber projectile sails this time into the Delaware bench area. A little bit of breathing room with 2:11 to go in the first period. Hens with plenty of it, starting off with a 2-0 advantage, but they've been pinned in their zone now for 4 straight faceoffs after the icing. They finally clear, bringing the puck down at center. Johnson tried to headman it to Paolini back into the Delaware end, but Nauman walks this puck from blue line to blue line and then some. Nauman 2-on-1, dekes his way in, shot from close range, stopped by Bell. 19th Delaware attempt of the evening was not to be, but an icing against the Marauders. We'll give the Hens a chance for a third here with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go in the first period of action from Fred Rust Arena. To Janice Galiotto tuning in this evening. Thanks for hanging with us all season long here on Delaware Hockey Night. Glad to have you on board here for closing weekend of the Blue Hens regular season. Drop pass off the draw to Bergman resulted in a quick shot that was turned aside by Millersville's Jackson Bell. Man, he's had a tough workload here in the first period. He's already faced 20 shots on goal. Lunsas under pressure. Can't penetrate Bergman's presence at the top of the zone. Muscling back, in came LeBlanc. Couldn't generate a shot from close range. Raymore failed to prolong the attack. His cross-ice pass was intercepted by Ward. Now walking in Paolini from the far half wall. Throws a shot on. That glances through the top of the paint and trails to the near corner. Hustling to it was Ward. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute restant dans la période. Petrus to Crane rifles this puck from his own blue line up the far wall. It was tipped on its way in, so no icing to be had. Two Marauders vie with two Hens in the near corner for possession, and McCully emerges from the Millersville zone, accelerating into a 2-on-3. Feeds the puck to his right. Driscoll absorbed the check from LeBlanc at the far half wall, rolled the puck in behind the goal at Karam to the near corner, where another two-a-side scrum develops there. Petrus hassled, taken down by Adam Hennessy, and he's going to head off for presumably a trip with 16 seconds remaining in the first period of this 2-0 Delaware hockey game so far. We'll see what John Polling's adjudication is. Trip indeed on Hennessy, so we're headed back to the Colonial Motors power play. Officially at 18:43. In the period. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit colonialmotorsinc.com to browse their vast inventory of pre-owned cars perfect for any purpose and budget on the World Wide Web. Waiting for the penalty time to show up on the clock. Once it does, we'll be able to go on with the proceedings. Millersville penalty assessed to number 17, Adam Hennessy. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes 43 seconds in the first period. Hennessy, 2 for tripping at 19 minutes and 43 seconds in the period. Final 5 seconds of the period upon us. Last shot from Dylan Paisley, not to be. And 20 minutes are in the books. Through one period, your Delaware Blue Hens 2, Millersville Marauders 0. First period shots on goal. Delaware 20, Millersville 4. We will take a pause here on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. 20 minutes down. Hens off to a good start. They're up 2-0 over Millersville.
Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by Heather A. Long. Partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. 20 minutes down. The Delaware Blue Hens in their home finale this season lead the Millersville University Marauders by a tally of 2-0. James Witherite flying solo on the DHN airwaves here this evening. Colonial Motors power play continuing for another minute and 44 seconds to start the second, and we are underway with the middle period. Here at Fred Rust Arena. Delaware moving from right to left in the second period in their home white sweaters. Millersville clad in their away black and gold. Defending the goal to our left, and Devin LeBlanc on a fast break. Starts the second period guns blazing. After an aggressive first period onslaught from the Hens, pelted Jackson Bell with 20 shots, 2 of them getting by. One from Patrick Swain, one from Joe Wogish, both in the second half of the period. And Joe Petticone carries the puck up the right wing boards back in to the Delaware end, but he's stonewalled at the top of the near circle. The second period brought to you by the support of the Hooper family, proud supporters of Delaware hockey and Delaware Hockey Night TV. Neil and Athena, thank you so much for 4 great years so far, and I know here in the press box we're looking forward to seeing Joey continue on as a Blue Hen, as the Petrus shot from the right dot was stopped by Bell. Bell came into this game with a 7-0-1 record on the season, a .310 goals against average, and a .930 save percentage. Leading scorer Devin LeBlanc with an absolute rifle from 30 feet. Turned aside by Bell, rebound controlled by Burke in the near corner, and he winds up to clear this one as far as the Delaware blue line, where Petrus recovers. Back to LeBlanc it comes, final 5 seconds of this Delaware power play. Zone cleared, but only just. And now emerging out of the box, Adam Hennessy gives way to Joe Petticone, and he puts Millersville on the board. Petticone in a 2-on-1 with Burke. Stole the puck, picked his corner. And the Marauders have connected. Unassisted goal for Petticone, his 7th of the year. The Delaware lead's been cut down to 1. Millersville goal scored by number 12, Joe Petticone, his 7th of the season. Time of the unassisted goal, 1 minute 54 seconds in the second period. Petticone's 7th unassisted at 1:54. Play halted with 2.5 gone in the period. Offside, the ruling. And in come the Marauders again. Hennessy chases down the puck to just above the goal line near side. His shot was blocked. Donahue with the backhand, can't clear, holding the left point. Lunsas fired a shot from the left point, but well off its target too. Nauman's surrounded at the near corner. Now it's a 3-on-2 scrum. Denver Lundstrom trying to pick the puck free of Millersville's Justin Corelli's skates. Lundstrom now double teamed as he tries to run the gauntlet. Gets a shove behind the play from Hennessy, returns the favor. Poling says, he just shakes his head at them and says, no boys, play on, pull it. No advantage, no disadvantage. And here come the Hens on the attack. Shot from Donahue. Stick checked off its line from 20 feet. Here come the Marauders on a 3-on-3 attack. Slap shot from Lunsas. Stick checked off line, but the rebound is put in. So 2 quick goals from the Marauders. That one took a bad bounce, looked like Chris Jen threw it in. From the far corner and ricocheted it past. We'll wait for word from downstairs. No, that was 23, Jack Paolini. That goal at 3:34, and that ruled unassisted as well. So in a span of 100 seconds, the Delaware lead has evaporated. Net front commotion in front of the Millersville goal. Puck worked free by Petticone, advanced now by Burke. Another 2-on-1. That off Nevinger's glove and in. Yikes. Burke with his 17th. As the Hens just have come unglued here in the second period. And the Hens will take their timeout. Timeout, Delaware. Millersville goal, his 3rd of the season, scored by number 23, Jack Paolini. Time of the unassisted goal, 3 minutes, 34 seconds in the second period. Paolini, with his 3rd of the season, unassisted at 3:34. Millersville goal, his 17th of the season, scored by number 14, Jacob Burke. Assisted by number 12, Joe Petticone, and number 44, Travis Toussaint. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 17 seconds in the second period. Burke's 17th from Petticone and Toussaint at 4:17 in the second. So play has restarted after 3 unanswered Millersville goals. And a puck out of play gives us a neutral zone face-off directly above the Delaware line. This thrown in from long range by Toussaint. It won't be a shot on goal, despite Nevinger freezing. Smith cannot clear off the following face-off. The shot from center point in Lunsas off the McCulley feed cleared the crossbar. Rebound chance from Ryder. Did go on net from the corner, but the net knocked off its moorings, gives us another break in the action with 15-16 to go in the second period. Millersville, after 3 quick goals, have taken the lead over Delaware in the regular season home finale for the Blue Hens. Another shot in from Lunsas. This one bounces off the post. Nauman fed the puck from Green. changes direction to try to evade Hennessy's forechecking pressure. Now Graham Klein backhands the puck over the head of Johnson from his own blue line. This comes back an icing with 14 minutes, 49 seconds to go in period number 2. And the intensity that Delaware brought in the first, where has it gone? Dilger maintaining this Marauders attack with a shot from the left dot, which Nevinger did handle. Paisley backhands the puck to the near side where Dylan Green carries it down ice. Hard shot from Green from 40 feet out. Ends up in Bell's breadbasket, and he holds for a pause with 14:24 remaining in the second period. Hens try as they might, unable to get their mojo working here in the second period. Fourth line just trying to prolong before the big guns return to action. They do get the icing. Tomaitis couldn't keep the pressure on Vaccarello enough to maintain the zone, but this will come right back. Hens have a change if they want it. They're not going to. They're going to keep the fourth line on. Driscoll and Lundstrom meet at the near dot. Shot from Matt Crane at the point was blocked by the other 7, Alex Edelberg. Crane recovered the puck at his own blue line, plus about 10 feet. Cleared. Vaccarello caroms it up the near boards. Puck is chipped forward by Edelberg. Now lofted into the far corner of the Delaware zone. Good angle by Petrus, taking Dilger off the path of the puck. It's worked to Kohata, shot from the top of the right circle into Nevinger's pads. And some help before was able to keep the kitchen pretty clear from there. We're 6.5 minutes into the second period. Millersville with a trio of unanswered goals to start the second period have turned a 2-0 deficit into a 3-2 lead. And another Nevinger save brings us to another pause in play. If you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delayed offside on the re-entry from the Marauders. 2 men of 4, they tag up. Play continues on, but that gives Flaherty plenty of time to track down a loose puck behind his own goal line. Now it's walked forward by Ben Bergman. Cross ice feed to the right wing wall, and Raymore throwing this puck in. Took a funny bounce on its way toward the Millersville goal. Was directed behind the goal into the backboards. The Bergman to LeBlanc pass was intercepted by Corelli, and the puck subsequently cleared up the near side, where Keller recovers. Stretch pass from Keller sails beyond the reach of Raymore, who couldn't win the race to the goal line. Hustling was Vaccarello to get there, and that's an icing against the Hens with 12 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the second period. Face off at the near dot. You may have heard a little bit of the behind the scenes dialogue to bring you the best production we can. What is it they say? Take care of the little things and the big things take care of themselves. Bergman's shot from 30 feet was offline. Bergman with a big open ice hit. On the other 14, Burke, taking him out of the play just as he cleared the puck from the Millersville zone. Marauders on the attack again. Shot in from Corelli. Missed the far post. Burke through traffic takes aim from the left dot after fielding the rebound, but that shot was blocked just above the top of the crease. We're just beyond the 8-minute mark of the second period. Millersville with a 3-2 lead over Delaware, trying to extend it with a prolonged attack in Blue Hen territory. Will Jouett ties up the puck, I should say, in the far corner. LeBlanc plays the body, it's knocked loose now. Flaherty races to it, but overskated the puck to the corner. Kays couldn't jam it in under Nevinger's outstretched left leg. And here come the Hens, taking some heat finally out of an exceedingly hot Millersville kitchen. The Raymore shot at the opposite end ended up in Bell's leg pad. Hens pursuing the puck deep in Millersville territory. Jouett blockered up in the air by Bell, trying for the tying goal. Will had a great chance there from inside the left dot. Big hit by Wogish. Knocks the wind out of Tucson's sails. But Burke carries on the momentum for Millersville, crossing to the far wall in front of his own bench and dumping the puck in off his backhand amid the change. Hens counter. Rifling this puck clear was Luensis. Steadied by Nevinger. Turned back in from the half wall by McCulley. He played it below the cage to Johnson, working the far wall. Given away to Smith, but not cleared, as Luensis keeps the right point airtight for the Marauders. Given away to Green. He carries the puck forward, 4-on-3. Green past a couple defenders, puts one on a tee for Wogish, but his stick was lifted net front. Looked like it was Johnson offering the defensive pressure there. Green through congestion, couldn't connect with Wogish, looking for his second of the game. 2-on-1 for Millersville. Net front feed from Ryder, who was angled to the far wall by the Delaware back checker. Couldn't connect with Luensis net front as Nevinger was able to swat that puck out of harm's way. We've hit the halfway point of the second period. Marauders 3, Blue Hens 2. Millersville defense has certainly stepped up here in the second period, and so is their attack. They've been able to generate a number of odd man rushes. Adam Hennessy back in up the right wall. Tried to keep it going off the Karam shot, but puck was ruled out off the Millersville stick, so we've got a pause in play with 9:19 to go in the second period of this 3-2 hockey game. Advantage Marauders. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations services, writing and editing, multimedia solutions, including video streaming, like you're seeing right now, complete with graphics and all the accoutrements and more. The shot from Brendan Ward stopped in point-blank range by Nevinger. And be sure to visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build lasting relationships with your clientele. 412 Communications, building bridges between brands and the people they serve. 9 minutes to go in the second period of a 3-2 hockey game. Face off to the right of Justin Nevinger. And the Marauders maintain their onslaught here in the second period on the Hens. Cross ice pass from Ward does find Kohata through net front traffic, but he couldn't finish on the doorstep. Lundstrom emerges with the puck, takes a shoulder check into the Millersville bench from Paolini, separating him from the puck. It rolls and skitters over the Millersville blue line, where it's backhanded by Ward across neutral territory and then some into the control of Flaherty. Tied up in the far corner by Keller, thrown across ice where Christian Donahue picks it up and accelerates in over the Millersville stripe before slamming on the brakes. Tries to saucer one through the slot, but beyond the reach of Chemitis. Back it goes to Keller at the point. A cannon from long range into the chest protector of Bell for another stoppage. Lazy shot rolled in from Lundstrom. Right into Bell's glove. 25th Delaware chance of the night. Green steadies behind the Delaware net. The breakout pass from LeBlanc to Bergman is skied into the near netting by Burke, who intercepted it. And this will come out above the Delaware blue line as such, with 7 minutes and 49 seconds officially to go in this second period. Hens looking to get at least one of those 3 unanswered goals back. In comes Devin LeBlanc, backhand on the doorstep, covered by Bell. Top line will remain on for the Hens. The face-off comes just beyond the base of their bench. McCulley and LeBlanc. Petrus wound up from the point, but to no avail. Bergman reaching for the puck amid traffic at the top of the near circle. Gave way to a host of marauders. Raymore stripped of the puck by Johnson. And stick handles to try to draw Bergman and Raymore both out of position. This puck gloved down after Hennessy cleared it. The re-entry headed up by Crane. Matt Crane, the product of Salesianum School, tried to swat the puck in. Dad Patrick tuning in from wherever he may be. We remember Pat well from the days of Delaware Hockey Night Radio. My, how it's grown since then. Raymore with a broken twig, the setup from Crane. Put on the doorstep for Jouette, who couldn't finish. Six and a half to go in the second. Wogish looking for number 2 on the night. Pinched to the corner by Johnson. Circles behind the net. Sets up a close range shot from Smith, which is skied into the netting and out of play. Fast break for the Marauders. Out of their end, slowed up at center by Wogish, who rifles the puck off the end boards behind the Millersville goal. Converging with Jouette was Tucson. And turning at center, Connor Rysak floats the puck the rest of the way down ice for his Marauders, who inside the 6-minute break coming up here in the second period are up 3-2 over the Delaware Blue Hens men's Division II team in their regular season finale. Playoffs will take place next week at Iceland in Hamilton, New Jersey. Jouette over the crossbar. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that 18 single elimination tournament. And we will have all the action for you here on Delaware Hockey Night TV. I'll be along for the ride with you for all the Delaware games. Shot from Rysak. Popped high by Nevinger. And our good friends Joe Sindoni, Mark McClure, Carolo Pasquale from around Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey will be joining the broadcast team as well for the course of the weekend, as we'll have simultaneous broadcasts going on Friday and Saturday, bringing you all the action from the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey League Conference Tournament in New Jersey next week, and we hope that you're able to join us. Paisley, generates the shot from just inside the left dot. Up with the glove save and the freeze was Bell. Operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal, First State Ice Hockey is the new leader for youth hockey player development in and around Delaware. Learn more about their individual development program as well as classes, clinics, and summer tournament teams. The Inferno are back in 2022. And of course, First State's partnership with the Delaware Junior Blue Hens youth program, who calls Fred Rust Arena home just the same. That's all at firststateicehockey.com. Kohada's net front set up, intercepted by Klein. He tried to headman to Paisley up the left side. Zone lost. And Laura White's arm pops up to signal a penalty with 4:06 to go in the second period. And further pleasantries exchanged, Edelberg and Klein at the center of that. We'll see what goes. Swain's heading off. Does anybody go with him from the other side? Looks as though Klein's the only one, so a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kills coming our way. We'll get the particulars from the off-ice officials here momentarily. Delaware penalty assessed to number 25, Patrick Swain. 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 54 seconds in the second period. Swain 2 for boarding at 15:54 in the second. Hens intercept the puck and clear. Bell lost his footing, trying to clear. What happened there? I have no idea. Looked like a puck out of play by all indications, and the Marauders will start up from their own end again with 200 seconds to go in the second period. 70 seconds left on their power play, and Jacob Burke with the puck high in the zone. Burke with the go-ahead goal for the Marauders. Net front feed, centering pass to Hennessy, resulted in a quick wrister that sailed just wide of the near post by a few inches. McCulley looking for a path from behind the net. Tried to set up Petticone. Shot stick checked off target by Bergman. And this puck rolls back as far as the Millersville blue line and then some. 2:40 remaining in the second period. This second period has been all Marauders. 10 shots and they've made 3 of them count. LeBlanc blocks across ice feed, sets up Benny Bergman. Here we go. Bergman, deep, shoot, score! Ben Bergman has tied it up for Delaware. A shorthanded goal with 2.5 minutes to go in the second, and the Hens are back on level pegging. Here's how it all began. LeBlanc intercepts a cross-ice pass. Bergman, deep, backhand. There it is. Ben Bergman gets his 10th of the year. A shorthanded goal from the LeBlanc setup. And we're even up, 3-3. Beautiful read there by LeBlanc. Great setup to Bergman. And when he was all alone, That move to his backhand net front sealed it. We're back 3-3. A Delaware goal! His 10th of the season, scored by number 14, Ben Bergman. Assisted by number 17, Devin LeBlanc. Time of the shorthanded goal, 17 minutes, 33 seconds in the second period. Bergman's 10th from LeBlanc at 17:33 in the second period. It was a shorthanded goal. Delaware penalty assessed to number 24, Joe Wogish, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 5 seconds in the second period. Wogish, 2 for hooking at 18:05. So a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill will take us either to Millersville reclaiming the lead, which the Blue Hen faithful hope is not the case, or the end of the second period. One-timer center point, covered up by Nevinger. Dropped his leg at just the right time there to avoid significant damage. 68 seconds remaining after Nevinger records his 12th save of the night. Face-off comes to the right of Nevinger. Quick shot in again. Off the draw, and Petrus winds up to clear, tracking down the puck. 1 minute remaining in the period. Un minute restant dans la période. Raymore battles for position and possession with Lunsas. Prolonged the penalty kill just a little bit for Delaware. Took a few seconds off this Marauders power play. Petrus again swats the puck free. Here comes Raymore, 2-on-2. LeBlanc makes a beeline for the net. Raymore's shot denied by Bell. Follow-up also stopped by Bell, coming up with saves 27 and 28 of the evening, I should say. Cross ice pass the other way from Ryder to Corelli was intercepted. And the Marauders will slow the pace down in their end with 22 seconds to go in the second period. Advanced now and dumped in by Ryder, played below the goal. Sophia ties up the puck. There's LeBlanc now at the center of a two-a-side battle. Emerging was Corelli, tripped up in the corner as he and Sophia got tangled up. Shot from Rysak was blocked. Final seconds of the period upon us. And we head to the third with a brand new hockey game. Through 2 periods, the score, Millersville Marauders 3, your Delaware Blue Hens 3. Second period shots on goal, Millersville 11 for a 2-period total of 15. Delaware 11 for a 2-period total of 31. We'll take a pause on Delaware Hockey Night. 3-3 through 40. Don't go anywhere, there's lots more to come.
Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. 40 minutes have gone by here at Fred Rust Arena. What was a 2-0 Delaware lead through 20 pretty quickly became a 3-2 Delaware deficit, and it would have stayed that way had it not been for a beautiful feed from Devin LeBlanc to Ben Bergman. With 2.5 minutes to go in the second period, we'll see it right now. A shorthanded goal with 2:33 left. And what you saw there from Ben Bergman, the Floridian, his 10th of the season, has made this a 3-3 hockey game. James Witherite flying solo on the call this evening. Will the penalty timekeeper please place 4 seconds on the penalty clock? Thank you. A few seconds remain on this Millersville power play to start the third period. And off we go. This third period brought to you by the Ostrander family. And it starts with an icing. So the Hens, after squandering their lead in the second period, end up back in their zone, and the shot from Vaccarello is blockered away quickly by Nevinger for save number 13 on the night. In comes Cal Raymore bulldozing up the near boards. Puck rolls behind the goal and out the far side, picked up by Edelberg. He gains center before dumping the puck into the Delaware end and coming off for a change of his own. Ojeda tied up with Laura White, one of our two referees. If you're just joining us, the other John Poling. Advances the puck back through neutral territory before it's swatted back in by the Delaware D-Corps. A lot of dumping and chasing both ways here to start the third period. It's like we've got that whole early game feeling out period all over again almost. Hennessy slowed up by a Delaware poke check at center. And icing is ruled with 18:32 to go in regulation. Turkey on the table for the Blue Hens, their second unit on. Smith centering Joette and Wogish. Face off at the near dot. Controlled by Smith. Will Joette ties the puck up in the corner. Leaves it back to Petrus. A wicked rocket from the point. Just missed the far post. Wogish brings down the rebound in front of the Millersville bench. Wogish, Joette, shot, tipped by Bell over the crossbar. Wogish comes down with the rebound at the near side. Leaves it to Smith below the cage. It's pushed the other way by Bradley Johnson. He's unable to backhand it free, but it's chipped on by McCulley and now carried up the far wall by Ryder. Long-range shot was stopped by Nevinger. Race on for the rebound in the far corner at Karam there, and Petrus was able to backhand it free. On comes Dylan Paisley, slowed up at the Millersville blue line by Johnson. McCulley's attack successful as far as entering the Delaware zone goes, but beyond that, what's to be seen as Nevinger is run into by Millersville's Adam Hennessy, who seemed to just lose his footing and collide with the Delaware netminder with 2 minutes and 27 seconds having gone by in the third period of this 3-3 hockey game. As Nevinger was impeded, the faceoff comes above the Delaware blue line. Flaherty to Keller around the horn to Klein, who tips the puck in below the Millersville goal. It comes back to Keller holding the left point. Graham Klein tries to set up Paisley net front. He's canceled out at the top of the crease by the presence of Rysak, so the shot was never off. Paisley leaves it back in the zone again. To Jack Keller, who rolls it up the far wall. Patrick Swain accelerating. In he comes. Shot wide. Had some mustard on that wrist or two about belt high, but it missed the far post. There's a Paisley backhand. Coming back from below the goal. Bell didn't have to move a muscle for that one, was not on net. Swain double teamed at the near half wall, gives way to Jacob Burke. Burke in up the left wing boards, stops at the top of the circle near side, shot waffle boarded away by Nevinger. Rebound backhanded by Flaherty behind his own goal to the far side where Lundstrom was unable to clear. Klein leaves it back in to Flaherty. And this is sent up ice where Tomaitis is out hustled for the puck by Burke on the back check for his Millersville Marauders. We are just beyond the 4-minute mark of the third period of this 3-3 hockey game. Mike Nauman inching in from the left point. Tries to negotiate heavy traffic mid-zone. Skates the perimeter. Drops the puck off to Green. In close, Lundstrom got stick on puck but couldn't further the attack. Donahue pressed off the biscuit by Petitcone in the far corner. Now tied up, they're two aside at the corner boards. Puck is brought loose by Petitcone and caromed around the near side, where Vaccarello accelerates. Pinched away from the puck by Donahue in neutral territory. Green recovered for Delaware to Nauman, now to Lundstrom up the far side, who's checked into the Millersville bench. Separated from the puck effectively. We come to the 5-minute mark of the third period, still deadlocked 3 aside. Battle in the near corner, as Sam Griffith shows us all. Donahue emerges with the puck, tried to set up Green. He was out of position, likewise was Nauman. Stretch pass from Nevinger finds Island Johnny Tomaitis, who gained the Millersville blue line, dumped the puck in the rest of the way, and the Hens will get some fresh legs on with 5.5 minutes elapsed in the third period. Deadlocked 3 aside here at Fred Rust Arena, as we mentioned earlier. This is the regular season finale for the Blue Hens, who are mid-division in the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey standings. New online home for the Mock, machhockey.com, for up-to-date stats, scores, standings information. And we'll have the Mock Conference Tournament News Center up and running all weekend long next week to keep you informed as to all the happenings at Iceland in Hamilton, New Jersey. Steal from Sophia, headman pass to LeBlanc, didn't connect. LeBlanc brings it back to the left point, fires the puck in. Raymore tries to pick up the pieces, but Bell covers up. Face off to the right of Bell. Smith unable to keep the Hens attack alive. Here comes Ward up the far wall for Millersville, slowed up mid-zone. Wogish steals the puck one-on-one. Joe Wogish, shot blocked by the skates of Lunsas. Follow-up not to be. Joette brings down the rebound. Flaherty's shot blocked. Joette tracks down the rebound. He scores! Joette gives the Hens the go-ahead goal. Here's the initial shot, blocked. Joette, high slot, connects. It is 4-3. Blue Hens are back in front. Will gets his 7th of the year. A Delaware goal! His 7th of the season, scored by number 11, Will Joette. Assisted by number 3, Pat Flaherty. And number 24, Joe Wogish. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 41 seconds in the third period. Joette's 7th from Flaherty and Wogish at 6:41. Hens looking for another. Paisley sets up Nauman at the left point. Nauman's got time at options. Dishes it off to Green near side. His long shot blocked by Travis Tucson. Taking a knee to take away Green's shot lane. Puck held in by Green, rolls to the far corner. Klein tries to set up Nauman. That pass broken up briefly by Burke, but he was unable to clear for Millersville. Battle right in front of the Millersville bench. And assistant coach Matt Isle, alumnus of the Millersville program. And this is ruled offside with 12:06 to go in regulation. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Visit Sid's Barbecue and Jerky at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in nearby Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday. Or if you'd like to place a catering order, you can call 302-439-4937 or visit online at sidsbbqandjerky.com. Puck out of play, swatted there by Cole McCulley in the Millersville zone. Lundstrom finds Tomaitis off the near circle draw. Back it comes to Lundstrom. Rolled behind the net. Island Johnny Tomaitis with it now. Pressed high, almost lost the zone under Hennessy's pressure. And now the Hens are forced back into neutral territory to regain. Lundstrom trails back deep into the Delaware end with 11.5 minutes to go in regulation. 4-3 the score. Hens with the advantage thanks to Will Joette's heads-up goal off the rebound. Drop pass to Donahue from Lundstrom. Resulted in a failed shot. Bell able to make the save there. His 31st on 35 shots faced so far tonight. Collision between Donahue and Vaccarello directly behind the net. The physical play continues. Little friendly fire in the far corner as Tomaitis gets tied up with Donahue, and LeBlanc maintains. LeBlanc shot through traffic off the end boards. Puck is loose, picked up by Kohada in front of the Millersville goal. He is unable to clear, however, bulldozing his way up the near wall. Alan Ryder pushes play back into neutral ice, at least for a fleeting moment, before the Hens find time and space to counter. Crane got tied up by Hennessy in neutral territory, walking forward. McCulley's shot goes over the crossbar. It bounces back in front of Nevinger, and he freezes for the stoppage with 10:35 to go in a helter-skelter third period. And Delaware clinging to a perilously thin 4-3 lead. They struggled to maintain a 2-goal advantage earlier, but after giving up 3 to the Marauders, they've come back with a pair of their own, one from Ben Bergman, a shorthanded goal off the LeBlanc setup, and then Will Joette putting the Hens back in front. LeBlanc tried to pad that lead further on the 2-on-1 attack, but his rocket from 20 feet was kicked aside by Bell. .10:15 to go, and Laura White signals a high stick. Bradley Johnson heading off to feel shame. .9:45 in the third, and that will send the Delaware Blue Hens back to the Colonial Motors power play. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Millersville penalty assessed to number 6 Bradley Johnson. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty 9 minutes 45 seconds in the third period. Johnson 2 for high sticking at 9:45. There it is again on the screen for you, is the green shot. Is stopped by Bell, and the extracurriculars continue on after the whistle. Colonial Motors is celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry here in the First State, and they feature a vast array of pre-owned cars that are truly perfect for every purpose and budget. Their 3 convenient Delaware locations are in Townsend, Smyrna, and Camden, or you can visit them online at colonialmotorsinc.com. 9:40 and change to go in the third period. Hens on the power play for another 80 seconds. Swain to Paisley. Bergman. On with them are Green and Smith. The shot from Green bounced down off the crossbar. Laura White says no goal, much to the chagrin of the Delaware crowd. So the Hens will try again. In comes Smith, bulldozing, challenging Bell. He makes the save, and the Marauders clear after the fact. Down at the bottom of your screen comes Ben Bergman. Crossing to the high slot, shot from 35 feet, blocked into the air to the far corner. Smith sets up Petrus, back to Smith it comes. He takes aim from 40. Bergman trying to put the follow-up in, but Bell was able to cross to the near post just in time. Petrus right into the chest protector. Bell with save number 37 of the night. On the doorstep, Paisley unable to finish. Petrus maintains the zone. There's one for the thumb! Justin Smith scores on the Colonial Motors power play, and it is 5-3 Blue Hens. Petrus off the failed clear, sets up Smith from the high slot, a rocket from downtown Newark. At 11:36, gives the Hens once again a 2-goal lead. And Bergman's going to get a secondary assist on this one too. Smith notching his 11th goal of the season and Delaware's 5th of the night. A Delaware goal! His 11th of the season, scored by number 10, Justin Smith. Assisted by number 13, Nick Petrus. And number 14, Ben Bergman. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 36 seconds. In the third period, Smith from Petrus and Bergman at 11:36, a power play goal. And just like that, the Marauders counter. It was Cole McCulley bringing Millersville back within one with his 18th of the year. Not even a minute later, too. Millersville goal, his 18th of the season, scored by number 11, Cole McCulley. Assisted by number 17, Adam Hennessy, and number 10, Brett Vaccarello. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 31 seconds in the third period. McCulley's 18th from Hennessy and Vaccarello at 12:31. Hens enter off the offside. Wogish up the right wing boards, dumps the puck below the net to Bergman. Bergman stripped of the puck by Vaccarello, who had the secondary assist on McCulley's goal, which brought the Marauders back within one, and an icing will set up an attacking zone face-off for the Hens with 6 minutes and 54 seconds to go in regulation. Pat Swain in for the draw at the near circle, and this comes back another icing. Swain nearly loses the draw. Nauman protects the point for Delaware. Trying to burn the clock away a little bit and set up a chance for an insurance goal. Dylan Green tops the puck, trying to backhand it just inside the line. Instead gives up the zone. Green advances the puck to Swain, who swats it forward. One-timer right into Bell's breadbasket. Holds for the pause here with 6:16 to go in regulation. Face-off. To Bell's left. And as the Hens try to work forward again, he falls on the puck for another stoppage. This comes from the far side now. Raymore fails to protect center point, giving way to Corelli. Nevinger out of the crease. Swats the puck out of harm's way, fanned on by Burke as he tried to get a shot away before Nevinger could reset. He lost his footing. There's a chance from Keller. Gets his own rebound off the Bell pad save. Bodies pile in the far corner. LeBlanc works the puck free to Benny Bergman. 5.5 minutes to go in regulation. Flaherty across to Keller. Another shot in from long range. Ricochets off the end boards. And Bergman will work it high again. Lots of congestion inside the dots. Bergman trying to weave one through traffic. Denied again from long range. LeBlanc checked off his feet in the far side by Burke. Lost control of the puck. Lunsas emerges with it for Millersville. He tries to stretch it up the near side. It's tipped by Patrick Flaherty for Delaware, so there's no icing. He's challenged by Burke in the corner. Centering feed to Petitcone. A point-blank shot that Nevinger was able to see the whole way in. And he holds for the pause with 4:56 to go in regulation in this 5-4 hockey game. Delaware clinging to that perilously thin lead over Millersville. Later tonight, the UD women take on Navy, and then tomorrow we've got the Delaware Valley Hockey League playoffs coming up on DHN TV, a full slate of action from Iceworks in Aston, Pennsylvania. Buckle up, we'll have 7 games for you on DHN tomorrow. Smith gives way to Vaccarello after gaining the zone. Slammed back in by Flock at center off a failed Millersville clear. 4:30 to go in regulation. Hens 5, Marauders 4. Puck bobbled net front. Long shot from Crane, it appeared. Caught by Bell. Attacking zone draw coming up for the Hens with 4 minutes and a few ticks left. In regulation. Burke regains the Delaware line, drop pass to Rysack. Results in a turnover in the Delaware zone. Nauman to Klein. He was knocked off his footing by Petitcone. Puck lofted back in lazily. Chased down by Green in the near corner. Held at the point by Rysack. The Petitcone setup was intercepted by Paisley, who lost his footing up the middle. He lunges for the puck and bats it into the far corner of the Millersville end. We've entered the final 200 seconds of this contest. Losing the puck through the slot for Millersville was Jacob Burke. Corelli maintained, tried to headman to Petticone, but his shot from 30 feet was not the best time to the best placed. Bergman again. Shot stick checked off target by Rysak. Final 2.5. Keller's chance from the left point. Caught and held by Bell. 2:26 remaining in regulation. Hens 5, Marauders 4. Be sure to stick around after the conclusion of the game for tonight's 3 stars of the game, brought to you by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, official brisket of Delaware Hockey Night. How often do you have an official brisket? Well, we're fortunate for that. And we certainly recommend everything on the menu there. Final 2 minutes as we stay with the action. Wicked wrist shot from McCulley off the Hennessy setup was wide. Back to Hennessy, it comes net front. Nevinger sprawls to swat the puck in the far corner. Keller converges with Hennessy, who lost his stick. Puck remains trapped in the far corner boards. We're down to the final 90 seconds of regulation. This battle's going nowhere. Pulling, imploring them to move the puck. McCulley pokes at it, but gives it away to Keller. Fanned on by Flaherty, stolen by the Marauders, gloved down by McCulley, couldn't walk one in cleanly. He's checked to the near corner, once again by Pat Flaherty. Puck rolls on its rib toward the goal line. Devin LeBlanc chases it beyond the reach of Burke and presses play to the far wall. Jouette can't clear, man down in the corner. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute restant dans la période. And Devin LeBlanc went head first into the boards. And he is up and skating and will head back to the bench. Wind knocked out of his sails, but still the officials conferring as to what, if anything, to administer. And Millersville will take their timeout. Timeout, Millersville. .61 seconds to go. Bell has come off. Extra attacker game plan being drawn up in the snow in front of the Millersville bench. Bell is actually going to stay on, but we'll keep an eye on him, dependent upon the result of the face-off in the Delaware zone. Nauman and Green, top defensive pair, on with the second line for Delaware, Smith, Jouette, and Wogish. Burke in for the draw, flanked by Corelli and Petticone, and off we go in the final minute of play. So the net remains occupied for the time being as Wogish works his way to center red and flips the puck into the near corner of the Millersville zone. Joette plays the carom shot to Wogish at the far corner. Wogish through traffic, 40 seconds to go. Puck stolen from him by Burke. Burke looking for that home run stretch pass. He flips it up ice, swatted in by Lunsas. Bell holding his place, 26 seconds remaining. Smith pinned at the far corner boards, a two-a-side scrum. Puck is trapped, reaching in to try to work it free was Corelli. And play is whistled dead again with 17 seconds to go. A nail-biter to say the least of it here at Fred Rust Arena. Bell's going to stay in the crease for now as LeBlanc comes in for the draw. Nauman in the far corner gives way nearly to McCulley. Kohada steps up, works the puck in deep, taken away by Nauman. He caroms it up the near side. 3, 2, 1. That is it. Delaware wins. This evening's final score, your Delaware Blue Hens 5, Millersville Marauders 4. Fans, it is time for this evening's 3 stars of the game, as presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Tonight's 3rd star of the game, from Millersville with a goal and an assist, number 12, Joe Petticone. Tonight's number 2 star of the game with a goal and 2 assists for Delaware, number 14, Ben Bergman. And the number 1 star tonight with the game-winning goal for your Blue Hens, number 10, Justin Smith. Coming up next, your Delaware Blue Hens women's team will take on Navy. Game time slated for roughly 8:25 p.m. We'll take a pause here on Delaware Hockey Night as well. We'll reset the stream. Delaware women coming up next against Navy. This has been a copyrighted production of 412 Communications, all rights reserved. For the whole crew, James Witherite signing off. We'll do it again in round about a half hour. Up next, the Blue Hen women look to keep their undefeated record intact, but they face one of their toughest opponents all season in the U.S. Naval Academy midshipmen. That will be up next, round about the bottom of the hour here on Delaware Hockey Night, and it's all brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Once again, tonight's final score, Delaware 5, Millersville 4.
Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.